You know, I was watching a show, and yeah, you'll say, "Oh, when do you get time to watch shows?" I was watching a
Yeah, man. I
show.
don't know what the. Okay, go ahead.
I was watching a show, and or was this a YouTube video or something like that? And this girl was saying that she wanted her partner to do certain things. The person
Haha.
the person was like, well, why would you expect them to do this and this and this? She was like, oh, that's
Hold on, real quick, because I know you don't want to get into detail. But was it freaky stuff?
no, it had to do with responsibilities as a man.
Okay.
As a man and the type of stuff that guys do. So he was like, well, she was like, yeah, so I would want him to do this and this and this. And the guy, or the, I think it was a guy interviewing the lady, he was like, he asked, well, why should he be able to do all of that? It's just like, oh, that's what I saw my parents. That's what I saw my parents do. You know, my dad
Hmm.
did this and my mom did this, and it worked out perfectly. So right then, in my mind, why is she putting a standard of a like a 20-year marriage on some guy she just met and they want to get married? Isn't that
Hmm.
kind of crazy to
Yeah.
expect your significant other to act the way that your parents do? Because in my mind, your parents have been working on their marriage for a long time. They've been together for a while. They're used to each other. They know the tendencies of each other. But if you're
Hmm.
placing those expectations on a guy, let me know what you think about that. Do you think that's right?
Yeah. So both ways, guy or lady, it's not good to bring those expectations based on what you saw. Now you can have those expectations, but you can't expect those expectations to be fulfilled as your parents did them. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, of course we're gonna have some kind of picture of how we think things should go or things could go, but you know that that painting was for that house. It didn't match the other house. It's not supposed to match the other house. You can look at the painting and try to copy some ideas of the look, but you're gonna have to make the look yourself. You're gonna have to form it yourself. It's gonna be your formation. So, in other words, like, okay, yeah, you can observe what other couples did and do, but you guys are different, and you guys have to come up with your own formula. For what is gonna work for you guys. You know what I mean? But of
Yeah.
course, make sure you guys are effectively serving each other in your roles. You know, and
Yeah.
when we talk about the biblical perspective, we do have roles to play. So I think it's not really healthy to try to make some like a picture, like to make yourself do what another couple does, because that's their stuff, and you might not even like it. It might look good, but you might even find out, hold on, I don't really like doing it myself. I just like how it looked. And so I think a lot of times that happens where we look at a couple, we like, oh man, I like how they, do this and do that. But how they got there, the process was their process, and it's
Hmm.
not gonna be the same for you. It might be different. You might be able to look like that, but you can't do the same things exactly because it's different people.
So when I said this, your first take on this was it happens on both sides, right? Both guys
Yeah.
and girls have expectations, unrealistic expectations. So I want to explore that a little bit. What are some of the expectations that guys have for ladies? I'm gonna say a few in my mind. Off rip, knowing how to do household stuff. So I'm gonna put
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
down.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. Because we want to make know that the lady can take care of her house.
Yeah, that's a big responsibility. But
Hmm.
generally speaking, if the lady wants to stop working to do that, the guy should understand and it would actually benefit him. So my next thing after household stuff is um, to be respectful.
Yes, yes, that's a nice one. That's another good one.
Yep.
So far, so good.
Yep. Um, and exercise.
Ah, yo.
right?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man.
Hey, just coming off the top of my head, like these
Coming
are
off
the
the
things
top
you
of the
gotta
head.
have, right?
Yeah, man.
So
You
those
got,
are
you gotta. I was gonna say like that's a big one. Like staying in shape for each other is very important. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. And then lastly, off the top of my head, loyalty. Do you agree?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loyalty.
All right. So